way. You guys, I had it set up perfect having it the other way. And now it's saying I have to be this way for live. So where do I put it? Hold on, I gotta get something to set this on. Emancipate yourself from mental slavery. None but ourselves can be our mind. Have no fear for atomic energy. I think that's about the same. I think it's gonna be the same. It's a little better. Welcome, welcome. I'm gonna give it about 2 minutes. 2 minutes and then I will start talking. So if you wanna go grab something or whatever, got a lot to say. Emancipate yourself from mental slavery. None but ourselves can free our minds. Have no fear for atomic energy, 'cause none of them can stop the time. How long shall they kill our prophets while we stand beside and look and say it's just a part of it? We got to fulfill the book. Won't you help to sing these songs of freedom? 'Cause all I ever had, redemption songs. That is my favorite Bob Marley. My favorite. So I'm watching it on my phone and it's delayed by like 30 seconds. Okay. All right, I'm getting it. So I'm just gonna talk. And this is the part I hate about doing live is you explain everything and then somebody comes on and then you gotta explain it again. But I went to see the Bob Marley movie tonight and I was supposed to go at 7:30, but I was bored and I was like, let me go see it early. And where do I start? First, let me say, I have a new respect for Rita Marley. You're gonna knock over my thing. My dog is down there. Move, move. Oh, she moved. I have a new respect for Rita Marley. Her heart is good. Anyway, so to me, I didn't want to watch the previews and ruin the movie or ahead of time to really see what it was going to be like. I have, like everybody else, I have seen the documentary about his life, so I kind of know the backstory. But it's always good to see, see another version of the story. So I went in not knowing what this particular movie was going to be about. Um, I was hoping that it went from his childhood and kind of the music part of it. Like, how did he start playing guitar? Who taught him how to play guitar? Did he teach himself how to play guitar? Does he know how to read and write? Was he writing down all these lyrics? Like, is there a book somewhere or in the museum? Is there like all these papers full of all these lyrics where he's writing the lyrics to everything? Like, I wanted the backstory, like from when he was 6 or 7. That's what I was hoping. So, disclaimer, if you don't want to know exactly what happened in the movie, then just stop watching now because I'm about to tell it. And there's actually no surprises because if you know Bob Marley, if you listen to Bob Marley, you know his story. So there's no shocker, there's no reveal, there's no surprise at all. um, so the movie starts, right? And he's old. Not old, but because he didn't live very long. But it started with him in the 80s, I think, 70s. And even a year ago when I saw You Don't Go Somewhere, when I saw that they were making the movie, I saw that, what the actor looked like. And I was like, he don't even have locks. He's not Jamaican. Like, to me, that part was a little bit distracting because that's all you've been hearing about and people talking about that Ziggy Ziggy said he couldn't find any Jamaican actors, but that did bother me. And as a hairdresser, before I get into the story, let me just tell you the aesthetics of it. From the hairdresser point of view, that wig was distracting for the whole movie. Okay, you didn't get a Jamaican actor, right? Could you at least get somebody with locks? It was so... It was like a car crash. You don't want to look, but you gotta look. Like the wig that he wore in the movie was just so bad. So bad. I wish I could have given him extensions or something. Anyway, so the movie starts with him older. Rita's there. And then throughout the movie, it does like little flashbacks about his dad, about when his dad walked out, I guess, on him. Fuck! That's why I clicked that button. This is not made for kids, because I'm gonna be cussing at her probably. Anyway. Is anybody else going to see it tonight? And somebody type something so I know that there's like the chat. So anyway, back to the story. So it's him older. they're about to do the show in Jamaica where he gets shot, right? That's where it starts. Like it doesn't start from when he's small or a teenager or um, having his first baby. Nothing like it does not explain or not explain. It doesn't. The movie does not show the kids being like the birth of the kids, who's the baby mama. You're just thrown into this movie and then there's 7 kids running around that are his. No explanation. I think they mentioned Ziggy's name, of course. For the kids, that's the only one that I thought that was weird too that he did that. So in the movie, he asks about the picnic, but Ziggy is the only one that he calls by name. How's Ziggy? Ziggy okay? Um, it was an hour and what, 10 minutes, something like that, and it just wasn't captivating. So even though the movie's about his music, they're doing the storyline and there's a song music playing in the background. I don't know. I just feel like if I didn't watch the documentary and I didn't know anything about his life, this movie still wouldn't have told me anything. Except it focused on the political. Like, it focused on the corruption that was going on in Jamaica at that time between the two parties and the killings and just the violence that was going on in Jamaica at that time. It did focus on that. It focused on the one show, like the one that right before, or he did right after he got shot. And then a little bit of studio stuff. And then a debate whether he should go perform in Africa or Europe. Like, it really had no storyline. Like even the whole him and Rita. Like why didn't they do the whole storyline on him and Rita? And they did cut back do little cutbacks to when he met her. But that would have been an awesome love, like it's Valentine's Day, right? Make it a love story between him and Rita. And make the whole thing about Rita and Bob's relationship. If I had to describe this movie, I would say it's not a movie, because maybe I watched it from already having that judgment, but it just didn't have anything captivating enough to have you at the edge of your seat, or it didn't even have the music where you want to get up, stand up, get up and just dance during the movie. The most touching part to me, where I had to not try to cry, because there was a couple right behind me. I was like, I don't want them to see me cry. When they showed him playing Redemption Song for the first time, he's at his home and the kids start coming out one by one to sit outside with him, because they show him on, I think it's 1 Mile. He's sitting outside playing his guitar by himself and just singing. And it's from far away, and then it kind of comes in closer. Go lay down. And he's playing his guitar and singing Redemption Song. And the kids come out one by one, and they're just looking at their dad like, that's my dad. This is awesome. He's awesome. Like, the way they looked at him, that was kind of cool. And then Rita came out, and she's like, when you write that? And that was, that for me was the best part of the movie because that song's my favorite song of his. Um, what else? It didn't cover him going to the hospital. It did show his nasty toe twice, but for very important parts of the movie, it was just the words across the screen for what happened. This year, this is what happened. You know, I don't know. The ending, of course, they had clips of Bob doing interviews. And I don't know. I think if it came on TV, I don't even think I'd watch it. I personally would have liked it to have been a love story or even a musical. Like, make could you imagine Bob Marley the musical? That would be weird. That would be too weird. But the music in it wasn't powerful. Like when they were coming together and you saw how they put together Exodus with that guitar player. I don't even know the guitar player's name. I don't know. I don't remember anybody's name. I don't remember. And I'm not saying I don't remember because I don't remember. I'm just saying it's not memorable. When you go to a movie, there's parts of the movie that you're like, oh my God, you gotta see this part. Or, you know, after you see it in the theater and you're watching it with somebody at home, you're like, don't go to the bathroom yet. Something's, you know, this is gonna happen. None of that. None of that. If you go to the theater to watch it, go take a potty break. Go get extra butter on your popcorn. Not gonna miss anything. You're really not. But does anybody have any questions? My knees hurt. So the theater that I went to had 2, 3, 4, 5, 7 people. Yes, I did go in the afternoon, but I went at 4:20. I thought there'd be a couple people in there, but no. And even when I bought the ticket, what, 3 days ago? And you know, now you have to pick your seat. There was only 4 seats taken for the 7:30 show. And today I talked to somebody on the phone and they're like, oh, what are you doing? I said, I just watched the Bob Marley movie. Oh, really? I didn't know he had a movie out. Like, there's so many people that don't even know that this movie is out. So, I don't know. But that's my review. That's my thoughts. But Rita in the movie, whoever, I don't even know the name of the girl who played Rita, but she did really good. I liked her better than the Bob Marley guy. Anyway, I'm gonna get off here because I keep seeing people coming on and, hold on. But I don't think there's any comments. Oh, there. Jerry. Oh, yes. Why did I not see those come up? Okay, Jerry says he's gonna go see the movie. Yeah, and I was dressed. That's another thing. I was like, do I wear the colors to the movie, or do I just dress regular and be the odd man out and be the one that's not dressed in the Bob Marley outfit? But no, nobody else was wearing anything. But that's all I gotta say about that. I'm trying to think if there's anything else I gotta update you guys on. So I had to cancel my trip. I actually have the opportunity to rebook it, but I don't know. It would be a taking a chance kind of leap of faith kind of trip if I did it. Which the old me, hop on that in a heartbeat. So we'll see. But thanks for the like, whoever liked it. And post your comments below. And I'm going to post this right now. And catch you in the next clip.